I'm Dr. Gath. We're here in Hong Kong. This is the Star Ferry, and it's a short trip across. And it got me wondering, how are we supposed to use our time during short commuting intervals? It's a no-brainer that on an aircraft or a long train journey, we can get stuck into a good piece of work when it comes to our business. But how can we best make the most productive use of our time for these short little trips? So here are 5 tips for things we can do when we've just got a few minutes to ourselves and we can't be seeing patients in clinic. So first of all, number 1 is I actually like to use this time for batching. So we've all got lots of tasks that we need to take care of, and sometimes they work best when we group them together. So it may be that you've got phone calls that you need to make to other clinicians. It might be that you have a number of receipts that you need to process through, and it's a good idea to make a little list, carry a pen and paper with you, and write them down so that they are batched little projects, mini projects that you can bash out in one go, in one sitting. Number 2 is I like to use this time for really focusing on some brainstorming for blogs. We often don't get enough downtime to actually literally sit and think. This is a great time for saying, okay, I'm going to now think about things that I found interesting recently in clinic, recent topical areas that I could be discussing, and hash out some ideas with just that 3 or 4 minute space that you might find you have. Number 3, use this time, if possible, for walking and talking. If you've got phone calls that you need to make, for example, people you really want to meet up with, use that time to ring them, walk as you're talking, make use of that kind of commute time between exiting the tube station and getting to your clinic, and make a couple of phone calls along the way. Number 4 is write yourself a top 10 ninja list of the people you want to connect and meet with. I like once a week to sit down with a pen and paper and literally write down the names of 10 people that I want to meet. It may be people I want to reconnect with, or it could be people that I've not yet met but I think would be a great potential source of referrals for me. And I then write that list down and I make it my business to connect with them either by email or phone call, and I challenge myself once a week to go meet with one individual face to face. And number 5 is we all have very precious busy clinic times. It's quite important that we have little breaks in the day when we can just be, take some Zen time, and even do a little bit of mindfulness training. So there's loads of apps out there that you can use. Headspace, you can put on a little bit of quiet music and literally just sit and think. And I think it's very important to recharge, especially if we're transitioning from, say, a busy NHS clinic to a private practice clinic. So, we're coming into port now. Those were my 5 top ninja tips for making use of the otherwise redundant commute time. And if you're looking for a little help to help build your private practice, why not go to www.privatepracticeninja.tv.